And then porn actually kind of helped me build a different relationship with sex, which was doing it for business gave me a different respect for my body, my health status, and just like the way I treat my sexual partners.
Make yourself comfortable. Thank you so much for being here, Lumi.
Thank you.
Really appreciate having you here today. Let's start with finding out a little bit more about you. Can you let me know who you are and where did you grow up originally?
I'm Lumi Ray. I originally grew up in Northern California, a little place called Humboldt County. It's very beautiful. Like there's the redwoods right along the coastline. I grew up in a very free, kind of more hippie place. So spent a lot of summers being in nature, just riding around naked, having fun. I actually just started with OnlyFans, and through that, like promoting my page on Twitter, I had Exploited College Girls reached out for me to see if I was interested in doing porn. I just like trying everything once at least. So I was like, well, you know, if it's awful, I have that one porno out there. But yeah, so I went and I actually really enjoyed it. I actually didn't tell anyone I was gonna go do it, but because I felt like it was a very personal choice. Didn't really want to ask the opinions of anyone. Just wanted to go feel everything through my own intuition and feelings, and here we are. I feel like I actually lost my virginity first and before I started like getting into masturbating. So I was definitely like 18 when I started masturbating. Like I started watching porn and masturbating after. I remember being on top of the guy and feeling it like hit a certain spot. So then I was like, oh, that build up, and then just like grinding on top of him, and then felt all the fuzzy feelings again. Well, it's actually funny because my mom was always a serial monogamist, and she definitely had that talk with me about sex doesn't get you love, and sex is like more of a power tool, like to get men to do things or to get respect from men or to use it almost as like manipulation. But I just remember like not feeling that way when I would have sex. Even if that was the case, even if the guy probably thought like, well, now I don't have to date her because I got what I wanted. I always was like, well, I also got mine. As long as I got mine, I was like, that's fine. And then when I started doing porn, what helped her kind of accept it was realizing that we both had different relationships with sex. So I think, because even when people ask me about porn or female sexuality and the myths behind it, I kind of always have to remember that we all grew up with different conceptions of it and we have different relationships with it, especially if there's trauma attached to it, which is what my mom had. So that's why I understood where she was coming from. And when she heard the words women have different, or people have different relationships with sex, that's what made her realize why I can do this job, why I feel the way I feel about sex. Was my relationship with it has been a little different. It's been a roller coaster. I feel like it started very healthy. Like I said, I never felt like it was heavy. I never felt like I had to withhold sex to get a relationship or to get men to do things. I just wanted to have it. And then some bad experience have happened that maybe tainted it for a little bit, but then did therapy and kind of felt safe in my body again. And then porn actually kind of helped me build a different relationship with sex, which was doing it for business gave me a different respect for my body, my health status, and just like the way I treat my sexual partners. because when it's a work, there's a different respect you have with it. I feel like it's definitely through porn, I learned, about the importance of getting tested every 7 to 14 days now. So I take probiotics, prebiotics, I drink a lot of water, stay away from overprocessed foods. Like every once in a while, if you have a hamburger, it's not going to kill you, but I always just try to stay conscious of I want to smell and taste good, and I want to be able to have the stamina for my scenes. Just try and make everything nice and stay healthy. I also get IV drips every once in a while because getting tested, I realize when you get your blood drawn and all that, I always feel pretty lethargic after, and humans already don't really get that much B12. So I'll go get IV drips or vitamin shots to help between when I get tested. I get off on clitoral stimulation as well as penetration. If I'm kind of just want a quickie, it's just probably vibrator on my clit. I usually watch either my own content or like I said, some girl stuff, or every once in a while if I'm just feeling like I want something new, I think I always straight to the hentai. Most of the time, if it's some POV stuff for me, not me having sex, but I have some videos of people eating my pussy, POV shot. So I like that because I literally know. But if it's my content, I listen to it without sound because I don't like my voice. Or if I'm really into someone, I like a good sexting session, but I have to really be into the person and then I can get off. It definitely helps feeling good in your own skin. So working out, eating good, and take a nice bath and be touch yourself sensually. And that usually can lead to you wanting to pleasure yourself. Just be kind to yourself, because a lot of times why I think people don't enjoy sex or feel uncomfortable about it is their own relationship with it and their own bodies. So if you feel good in your body, you'll want to go get there.